The zombie apocalypse defies science and only exists in the realm of fiction until now. Havoc is spreading like wildfire all over the world. Cities are burning and civilizations are collapsing, but that's of no concern to you. You're just pissed that those undead freaks had to start all this right between midterms and spring break. Unlike your classmates on the faculty, you were cunning or maybe lucky enough to survive the day, despite having not been able to escape campus. Night has fallen, and you find yourself in a lonely courtyard, armed only with your wits and a trusty Beretta you found in the dean's office. The weapon appeared to be living in a locked drawer of his desk, but since you found it clutched in his cold hands, it's apparent he chose the easy way out. Your sanity is slowly eroding in the face of survival instinct, but you have enough good sense left to know that there's a forlorn shock trauma helicopter sitting over there on the football field. Its crew, most likely, swept up in the shambling mass from this afternoon. Fortunately, you have some training as a pilot. That thing looks complicated, but it's got to be a better option than waiting around here to die. Everything is eerily quiet out tonight, save for the rustling of branches in the breeze. There's no way that's going to last. There were thousands of students and teachers on campus this morning, and you've dispatched maybe 20 or so zombies altogether. The restless dead, born from those that remain, aren't likely to make it easy for you to reach your goal. But there are just too many of them left, and you only have so many bullets. You've got to stay on the move, or the horde will eventually surround you. Of course, you could always give yourself over to madness and spend your time taking as many of them to hell with you as possible. Maybe someone will come to save you in the meantime, right? The lull won't last long. It's time to make your choice. And there we go, we are going to be playing zombies. As you may have guessed, this is a single player game, or single player variant of the main game. I will zoom out and let you see what we've got so far. What we have is your starting piece, which is there. At the beginning of each turn, you'll be taking one of these cards, turning it face up and placing it to join up with one of these exits, pathways, whatever. After that, you roll a dice, which is here, to make your movement. But before you roll your dice, I should have mentioned, depending on what type of tile you turn over, you will be placing a number of zombies in front of you. There are 76 of these altogether in this particular scenario, and in order to win and beat the zombies and beat the game, you have to find your way to that tile. There will be a zombie in the centre square of that tile. That zombie cannot move at all. It must stay where it is once it's been revealed and defend that position. What you have to do, or what we have to do, is get there, kill the zombie, get in the helicopter and fly away. Or we have to kill 17 of them. Depending on which one's first, depends on the roll of the dice and how good we are with our guns. We have, to start off with, 3 tokens for bullets and 3 tokens for lives. The tokens for bullets are used whenever we roll short. So for example, I'm fighting a zombie now, I roll a 6, I've killed that zombie. If I roll a 3, I haven't, so I would have to discard one of these to take the score up to 4. On a roll of 1, 2 or 3, I've failed. On a roll of 4, 5 or 6, I've killed a zombie. We also have cards, and you get 3 of these in your hand. And the cards we have here are Where's the Admin Building? And the card reads, target player must use all movements to move forward, to move toward the administration building. If the administration building is not currently in play, the player must use all movements to move towards Town Square. Now Town Square is from, if you're playing the full game, basically it's your starting tile. We're not using the Town Square, we're using this one, so just have to remember that this is what the Town Square would be. And we also have 2 of the same card, which is Bat, and the instructions read, put this card into play when you are on any zombie 5 tile. The actual, this variant of the game is zombie 5. While in play, the Bat adds +2 to all your combat die rolls. Discard the Bat if you are forced to spend any life or bullet tokens during combat. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is decide where we're going. So I will put my next piece there, and the next card will be that piece. Now here it tells me exactly what goes on that card. So I get 6 zombies, and these go in the building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There is also 5 life. You can only have a maximum of 5 lives, so I won't be able to pick all of these up because I've already got 5. So we get 5 lives. At least I think it's 5 I can carry. That's 5 lives and 1 bullet. Well, I can have as many bullet tokens as I can carry, but I'm only allowed 5 lives. So I've got 3 lives already. There's 5 there. I'm only allowed to pick up another 2, but I can pick that one up. Also, just to be on the safe side, I can use one of my Bat cards, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to use that Bat card, and I'm going to move across 6 squares. So I can go 1, 2, 3. I now have to stop and fight that zombie. So don't forget, I have to roll 4, 5 or 6, but I've also got my Bat, so if I roll 2 up, I'm fine. I'm trying to roll it so it's on this screen. I rolled 1. That takes me to 3. I have to get rid of a bullet, and that zombie is now mine. So that's now 1 zombie in my collection, and I can also take that life. Okay, so I had 6. I rolled 6, so I can move there, and I can fight that zombie. What I really should have done was use another die. Never mind. 3. Again, I've lost that one because I didn't roll. I had to give up a life. That's 3. So I'm going to actually give up a life. Now, giving up a life allows me to re-roll the dice. rather than add 2. So I'll re-roll the dice. I've got 2. I'm going to re-roll the die again. Oops. Why is it whenever it's off camera I roll a good number? 5. That one's gone, and I take that bullet. So that's now 2 zombies to my collection. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to battle that zombie. Got a 4. That zombie is dead. And that life is mine. Back to where I started. 3 lives, 3 bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can move into there and fight that zombie with a 1. I'm going to get rid of a life to re-roll that die. And I get a 5. That zombie's there. And I get that. That's the end of my actions. Now the zombies move. In this, because it's just me playing, the rules specify that I move all zombies with 1 square. So starting with the one that's nearest to me, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move that one 1 step closer. You can't move diagonal, and you can't move across there because it's going through a wall. So actually, you're not. I could actually move it there, but either way, it doesn't make any difference. So that's the end of zombie movements. Now it's back to my turn again. So I'll take another card and I'm going to place it here. The next card we have is a crossroads. What I'm going to do is I've got this little thing that I got with what's it called? Elder Sign. It's the spur piece for the clock mechanism. I'm going to place that on this tile, on that shrub area. So that way I know that that's the tile we start on, that's taking place at the town square. Okay, so place that. There are no specifications of how many zombies or anything else that goes on. So this special rule in this situation: 1 zombie goes on each of the tile exits. And now I can battle my little zombie friend here. With a 4, that zombie's gone. I should have rolled for movement first. What I'm going to do with my movement score, I'm going to use for movement. I'm going to use this blue die, and my movement is 2. So I'm going to place that in the middle, just so it reminds me. So I can move 1 and attack this zombie with 6. That zombie's gone. I take that life token. That takes me up to 4 life tokens. I can now move 2 to take that life token, and that's my turn ended. Now it's the zombie movement phase. So starting with the zombie nearest to me, which is this one, move it 1, 2. These 2 can't move because there's a zombie in that tile, or in that space on that tile. You can't have 2 zombies on the same space. Neither can, and I don't think you can have 2 of these tokens on the same space either. But I'll have to double check with that one when we get round to another room, which has another tile which has the instructions on. Okay, so it's back to my turn again. And I'm going to turn over a new card, which is this one. And I'm going to place that one there. What I should have done I know now what I should have done. I should have designated which tile edge I was going to put it on, but I didn't. That's my own that's a mistake. I should have done that. I know I should have done that. I didn't do it. My fault. Just don't want any comments coming through, because I know I made a mistake, but it's worked out well. Okay, so that's 5. I can move 5 spaces, so I'll move that there on top of the marker. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To attack the zombie with 5. Ta-da! I'm doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's my movement over with. Now it's zombie movement. 1, 2. Again, I can't move that one. You can only move on the road squares. I don't know if I told you that a bit earlier or not, but that's the way it works. Okay, I'm going to put into play now my... I knew there's something I should have done at the end of my turn. I should have replenished my cards, so I'm going to do that now. And what have I got? I've got student loan. And on the card it says, play this card to borrow and use if possible one item currently in play from another player. Return the item at the end of the current turn. There's only me playing, so there's not really much I can do, so I'm going to leave that one to one side. I'm going to have bat in play, not that I'm needing it with the rolls I'm doing, so I will turn them over and put them to one side and keep the bat in front of me so I know that it's in play. And I'll roll a dice for my movement. I'm rolling a 5. Roll a 5. I need to put a new tile down. So the new tile is going here, and the new tile is Twilight University. This is the school entrance. So, excuse me a second while I move the camera along. And on this one we have specific things I can put down. I can put 3 zombies down. So it seems to be 1, 2, 3. I seem to be picking up more female zombies than male zombies. The female zombies are green. No life and no bullets. Okay, so starting with the nearest zombie. Oh no, go on that, haven't I? Alright, it's my movement phase. I rolled a 5. I don't need to go that way, so I will go that way and attack with 4. Done. 2. Roll. Attack with 1. Bat is in play. Not enough. Have to get rid of a bullet token. And takes that one off. And now we'll finish there. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do 3. Can't go no further. Bat's gone again. I forgot about that. I'm going to use up a life token to re-roll my die. I've got 3. I'm going to get rid of a bullet token to kill the zombie. And I've just double checked the rules of victory conditions, and it's not 17 zombies, it's 18. I was 1 out. Okay, so that's my movement. Everything turn. So I can now draw another card and find I've got again student loan. So what I think I'm going to do, whether it's actually allowable, I'm going to discard these two and draw up another 2 cards. Up to 3. I've got another Where's the Admin building, and I've got a bike. And the I've got a bike card reads, put this card into play when you're on any zombie 5 tile. I don't know why I keep reading that out, because as I said, this game is Zombies 5. While in play, the bike adds 2+ to all movement die rolls. Sorry, +2 to all movement die rolls. Discard the bike if you enter any building. Okay, so I'm going to play the bike. I'm going to roll. No, I'm not. I'm going to move the zombies. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to pick another location tile. I'm going to place it there. On the tile I've picked is another crossroads. Okay, I'm going to angle, and I'm just going to move the camera up a bit so you can see what's what. And I'm going to roll for movement. I'm going to roll for movement. And that's 4. Whoops, before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies. So I can move 4 spaces. That's 1. And for battle, 4. 1 dead zombie. So far I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 zombies. I've got 4 movements. I've moved 1, 2, 3. Let's roll again. That's 1. I'm going to use up one of my 4 lives to re-roll the dice. And I got a 2. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to use up another one to re-roll. And I got a 4, so I can take that one. That's 12. I only need 6 more zombies. And don't forget I've got the bike, so even though I've rolled 4, I can move 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fight him with a grand total of 6, and he's gone. So that's 13. I'm doing well. Okay, so that's zombie movement now. That's 1. And if you look down here, 1, 1, 1. Not forgotten them. A new game tile. Where am I going with this one? I think I will take it there, that edge. Ready? Well, you know it's another crossroads. And it's another 4 zombies. 1, 2, 3. Go on, have an all-mill. An all-mill, that's the zombies coming at me. Okay, so that's that. Don't forget I've still got the bike. The administration building isn't out yet, so I'm not going to bother playing the card. So let's roll for movements. I can move 4, so that's 6 altogether. I'll leave that there. So 1. And I only rolled 1 then, so I'm going to give up a heart token to roll another one. This is my last heart token and my last bullet token. 4. Gone. That's 4. No, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fight that one. I'm going to use my last. Oops. I'm going to use my last heart token. 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm dead. What I have to do now, take myself off the board, and I have to place myself back at the start with another character.